Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Brooke, and today I just wanted to share my thoughts, feelings, a review, and I do have a demo later at the end of the video where I show using this new palette that I want to talk to you guys about. And this new palette is by Anastasia, and it is the Master Palette by Mario. So Mario D. Devanovic, he is actually a celebrity makeup artist, and he worked with Anastasia and collaborated this palette. So normally Anastasia's palettes are about 14 shades. This one comes with 12, and normally the palettes run around $42, I believe. This one is a little bit pricier. It's just a few dollars more at $45. Last I checked, it is still available for purchase at Macy's. They might have them in your local Sephora or Ulta stores. You can check, but online I checked and they're sold out. So if you're curious, go to your local Sephora and Ulta or call ahead, or just check the Macy's site and you might be able to get it on Macy's. But that's the price point for this. This is $45. I purchased mine through Macy's online. So this is the packaging. It's a really nice black and gold packaging. And if you're curious, this is the Modern Renaissance palette, just to show you a size comparison of the two. So the Modern Renaissance is just about an inch wider, just because they have an extra row of shadows. Like I said before, this has 12, this has 14 shades, so that is why. But as far as thickness goes, they're about the same thickness. And pretty much a similar packaging as far as having that cardboard magnetic closure. I do prefer this kind of finish compared to the Renaissance feel, the suede on this, just because this is beautiful, but it gets dirty very easily. So I do prefer just the outer packaging to this because it's easier to clean. But this is what the packaging looks like. It comes with 12 shades, like I said. So this is definitely a neutral palette. You open it up and there is a mirror. And it does come with a brush, a two-sided brush, a fluffy side, and then this one is like a flat shade brush. I used this today in the tutorial that you'll see, the demo later. But here are the colors. A lot of neutral shades in this. There are only 3 matte shades in this, so if you're a matte girl, you might not like this palette because the majority of it is like shimmery metallic shades. So if you're not a fan of shimmer or metallic shades, then you're not going to like this palette. So a really beautiful neutral palette. One of the shades is called Kim. He is a celebrity makeup artist, and he's very known for doing the Kardashians' makeup, specifically Kim's. So he did name one of the shades after her, and it's this one right here. Kind of a peachy bronze shade. So I believe a lot of the names in this palette are after people that inspire him or have inspired him. So this is a very neutral palette, but it's also a very warm tone palette. So you have like your orangey browns, you have kind of these mauvey, rusty colored shades, and then you have this olive and some gold and bronze. So it's a very warm tone palette. So if you don't like warm tones, then you might not like this, but I think it's beautiful. I love, love, love this palette. Especially this olive Bronx shade. Beautiful, the Bronx. The formula is just as nice and consistent as her other palettes. They are very soft and very creamy, and they blend out really well. They also have a little bit of fallout, but not much for as creamy and soft as they are. I was surprised that there wasn't as much fallout, so that was a good thing too. Might be able to get an entire look out of this. There's not a matte cream shade, and there's not a matte black shade, which I know a lot of people like to have a matte black to deepen out their outer V, and a lot of people like to have a matte cream shade for their eyebrow area. For me, I can work around it, but this isn't like an all-in-one palette for me. I still have to reach for like something for my eyebrow, just because I did do this look today completely out of this. So you can get an entire look with just this palette, but just keep that in mind. It might be a little difficult to do an entire eye look with this, depending on what your preference is. I do strongly believe, I'm not sure, if you are fair-skinned, let me know in the comments down below if you've tried this palette and what your thoughts are. I don't know. I'm pretty light right now for me because it's getting towards the winter time. I am medium skin toned to tan. I get tan in the summertime, like a lot darker than what I am right now. This is light for me. But some of these colors I can see maybe not looking as great on pale skin. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I think that a lot of these colors will look pretty on all skin tones, but I see some of these colors maybe looking a little off if you're pale. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No hate. And I kind of think that he had when he was making this, he had deeper skin tones in mind because the Kardashians are darker skin tone. But I think this is going to be a beautiful palette for medium to deep skin tones. If you're fair skin, let me know. Like if you're fair skin, I'm sure the rusty brown shades will look pretty. The green one will look pretty. It's just these champagne shades that I'm a little worried about, kind of iffy about on pale skin. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I could be wrong. But I think it's a beautiful palette nonetheless. So if you guys want to see swatches, just keep watching. I'll put some swatches in this video, and also I have a demo of this look that I created with it, so that will be towards the end. If you guys are curious to see it, just stay tuned. And that completes this look. I lost the footage of my outro, so I do apologize about that, so I'll throw in some pictures. This is the way the look turned out. I really like the way it turned out, minus my eye that kept watering. That was really annoying. I apologize about that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and God bless. Bye.